Hello student, here we start chapter 3rd indefinite integration and type first and type second is already discussed in previous lecture. So today we are discuss some example on this type. So let us start to solve exercise 3.2a. Here it is our first example, integrate the following function with respect to x. So it is our first example and we have to integrate this. So first write what is given, then start. So let I is equal to integration of e raised to x into log of sin e raised to x upon tan e raised to x dx. We know that 1 upon tan x is cot x. So here we use 1 upon tan x is equal to cot x. Now using this we write here this 1 upon tan is cot, so we can write here cot e raised to x dx. Okay. Now take this log sin e raised to x is t. Okay. So put log sin e raised to x is equal to t. Now differentiate it. So we know that derivative of log x is 1 upon x. So it is 1 upon sin e raised to x. But this is our function. So take derivative of this also. Derivative of sin e raised to x dx, and here with respect to t, so dt. So it is 1 upon sin e raised to x, and derivative of this sin e raised to x is cos e raised to x, and also derivative of this e raised to x is e raised to x. So it is dx is equal to dt. And we know that cos upon sin is cos upon sin is cot e raised to x into e raised to x dx is equal to dt. Now you can observe that this is cot e raised to x dx and this is e raised to x, means cot e raised to x dx and this e raised to x we can write here dt. So this is I is equal to integration of, and the value of log sin e raised to x is t, so it is t dt. Now integrate this. So we know that the formula integration of x is x square upon 2, so it is t square upon 2 plus c, where c is constant of integration. Now we have to put here the value of t, which is log sin e raised to x. So put that value, then we get our answer. So this is our answer. I is equal to log sin e raised to x whole square upon 2 plus c. So here we finish. Observe the example. Now next example. I is equal to integration of 1 upon x log x into log of log x dx. Okay. So first write it as it is. I is equal to okay. Now put log of log x is equal to t. So here put log of log x is equal to t. Okay. Now differentiate. So differentiation of log x is 1 upon log x, and differentiation of this log x is 1 upon x. Here differentiation of x with respect to x, so it is dx, and here differentiation of t, so it is dt. Okay. We take both side differentiation. So it is over, therefore it is 1 upon x log x dx, which is equal to dt. Now you can observe that this is 1 upon x log x dx, it is the value of dt, and this is log of log x, which is t. So here therefore I is equal to integration of 1 upon t dt. And we know that the rules of integration, which is integration of 1 upon x is log x, so it is log t plus c. Okay, but we have to put here value of t, so it is log of log x plus c. So this is our value, or this is our answer. It is very simple example, you can observe. Now we move toward next example. I is equal to integration of e raised to 3 log x into x raised to 4 plus 1 raised to minus 1 dx. Okay. So first write as it is I. Now next, this is raised to minus 1, so we can write here like that, x raised to 4 plus 1. Now by using jumping law, here e raised to log x cube upon x raised to 4 plus 1 dx. Here we know that the laws a log b, which is equal to log b raised to a. Okay. So by using this, here we write. Now also there is one law, that is e raised to log b base e, which is equal to b. This, when base is same, then we get only this variable. So here base is e get cancelled, so we get only x cube. So our example is integration of x cube upon x raised to 4 plus 1 dx. Okay. Now here, if we take derivative of x raised to 4 plus 1, then derivative of this is 4x cube plus 0, means derivative of this is 4x cube. So here we can write that I is equal to integration of x cube upon x raised to 4 plus 1 dx. Now here derivative of this is 4x cube, so we multiply and divide by 4. So it is 1 by 4 integration of 4x cube upon x raised to 4 plus 1 dx. Now we know that this is the derivative of this function, that's why here we can write 1 upon 4 integration of d by dx of x raised to 4 plus 1 upon x raised to 4 plus 1 dx, because here denominator is a derivative of numerator. Okay. So using integration of f dash of x upon fx dx, which is equal to log of f of x plus c. So here we use our type first, then our answer is I is equal to 1 by 4 log of x raised to 4 plus 1 plus c, because our f of x is x raised to 4 plus 1. So here we finish our example. This is our answer. Make it bracket. Now observe the example. Now next example, I is equal to integration of e raised to 2x plus 1 upon e raised to 2x minus 1 into dx. So first write as it is I is equal to now divide numerator and denominator by e raised to x. So dividing I is equal to integration of e raised to 2x plus 1 upon e raised to x. This is e raised to 2x minus 1 upon e raised to x dx. So here I is equal to next step. Now separate e raised to x. So it is like that e raised to 2x upon e raised to x plus 1 upon e raised to x. Here also same, e raised to 2x upon e raised to x minus 1 upon e raised to x. This is dx. Now this is e raised to 2x and this is minus. When it is on numerator, then it is minus. So 2x minus x is x. So we get here e raised to x, and here we get e raised to minus x. So our next step is I is equal to integration of e raised to x plus e raised to minus x upon e raised to x minus e raised to minus x dx. Okay. Here if we observe, then derivative of denominator is like that, d by dx of e raised to x minus e raised to minus x. If we check derivative, then derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. This minus is minus. Derivative of e raised to minus x is e raised to minus x, and into this minus 1. So we get e raised to x plus e raised to minus x. It is only for your understanding, means derivative of denominator is numerator. So here we can write like that, I is equal to integration of d by dx of e raised to x minus e raised to minus x upon e raised to x plus, e raised to x minus e raised to minus x dx. So using our formula, using integration of f dash of x upon fx dx, which is equal to log of f of x plus c. So therefore I is equal to, it is log of f of x. So this is over f of x, e raised to x minus e raised to minus x plus c. So this is our answer. Observe the example. Now we move toward next example. I is equal to integration of 1 upon sin x into cos x plus 2 cos square x dx. So this is the example from trigonometric function. So first we write it as it is. Let I is equal to now this type of example we have to multiply and divide by cos square x. So divide numerator and denominator by cos square x we get. So here we divide. I is equal to integration sign. This is 1 upon cos square x. First we divide numerator, then we divide denominator. So it is sin x into cos x plus 2 cos square x dx upon cos square x. Now we know that 1 upon cos square x is sec square x. So write here sec square x and separate this cos square x. in denominator. So sin x into cos x plus cos square x plus 2 cos square x upon cos square x. Okay, and this is over dx. Now this x square x as it is upon this cos x, 1 cos x get cancelled and remaining sin upon cos x is tan x. So it is tan x. Now this is this cos square x and this cos square x cancel, so remaining only plus 2. So write here plus 2 dx. Now you can observe that this is f of x and this is the derivative of f of x. So here I am showing that suppose d by dx of tan x plus 2. Okay. So derivative of tan x is sec square x and derivative of plus 2 is 0. Means derivative of this is only sec square x. So you can observe that if this is the function, then this is the derivative of function. So here we can write integration of d by dx of tan x plus 2 upon tan x plus 2 into this dx. Okay. Now using right here formula, using integration of f dash of x upon f of x dx, which is equal to log of f of x plus c. So here f of x is tan x plus 2. So therefore our answer is I is equal to log of tan x plus 2 and this is plus c. So it is our answer. Observe the example. It is very simple. This is only for your understanding. No need to write in example. You can write it in your notebook only. Don't write in exam. Okay. Now we move toward next example. I is equal to integration of sin raised to 4x into cos cube x dx. It is also trigonometric function and we have to find integration of this trigonometric function. Okay. So first write as it is integration of sin raised to 4x into cos cube x dx. Now we separate this cos cube x like that. This is sin raised to 4x as it is and it is like cos square x into cos x dx. So we know that the formula a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. So it is 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay. Now we know that identity about cos square x, that is sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1. We want only cos square x, so it is cos square x is equal to 1 minus sin square x. Means we can write instead of cos square x here 1 minus sin square x. So write sin raised to 4x into 1 minus sin square x into cos x dx. So it is now simplest form. Put sin x equal to t. Here I. Now differentiate. So differentiation of sin x is cos x, differentiation of x is dx and differentiation of t is dt. Now put value of sin x is t and this cos x dx is over dt. So here we get I is equal to integration of t raised to 4 1 minus t square and value of cos x dx is dt. So next multiply this t raised to 4 in the bracket. So here t raised to 4 into 1 is t raised to 4 and t raised to 4 into t square means it is t raised to 6. because we use here laws of indices, so it is t raised to 4 minus t raised to 6. 4 plus 2 is 6 dt. Now take separate integration, so it is t raised to 4 dt minus integration of t raised to 6 dt. Take integration of t raised to 4, we know that the formula, that is integration of x raised to n dx, which is equal to x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. So it is t raised to 5 upon 5 and minus t raised to 7 upon 7 plus c. Now put the value of t, which is sin x, so it is sin x raised to 5 upon 5 minus sin x raised to 7 upon 7 plus c. So this is our answer. Now observe the example. It is also very simple. By using identity, we first simplify it and then we integrate. So today we stop here. In next lecture we start a new topic, that is some special integral. Thank you.